Hello everyone, welcome to the show. This is a little midweek show because I've been seeing a lot of interesting and disturbing news on the internet and I wanted to share it with you guys, see what you think of them. But as always, my name is Ivan and this is the little bit of the internet where I talk about news, culture and other things that matter to me. We start today's show with a special kind of idiot. You see, there's the kind of idiot that tries to eat ice cream with his forehead, and then there's the guy who sells his car for petrol money. And then there's the guy that's so stupid that he wants to play with his lighter while he's refueling his car at the petrol station and ends up setting his wife on fire. That's the guy I want to talk to you about. Austin Dawkins and his wife Jessica were refueling at a gas station, and Austin thought it'd be a great idea to start playing with the spark wheel on his lighter. He added a dose of double stupid when he started to do it closer and closer to the gas pump. When the fuel inevitably ignited, it was poor Jessica who was enveloped in the fire and sustained second and third degree burns from the incident. Austin, who suffered minor burns, was charged with misdemeanor reckless conduct and a warrant was put out for his arrest. A few that he can spend up to 1 year in jail, but I don't think that's gonna hold a candle, pardon the pun, to when his girlfriend gets his hands on him. An 18-year-old girl is auctioning off her virginity in Siberia. She described herself as new and unused on a Russian auction website. She wrote on the description of her auction that she's in urgent need of money and she's selling the most precious thing she possesses. The winner will pay $28,000 and she's agreed to bring documents that prove her virginity to the hotel room. The Russian authorities will not be launching an investigation to this auction because they claim it does not qualify as prostitution, so it doesn't break any laws. The girl could actually be accused of false advertisement because she did a similar auction last year, but the outcome of that transaction is not really known. Which makes me wonder, why would you pay to have sex with a virgin? Why would you want to have sex with a virgin? The look of surprise in her face? The blowjob is gonna be lazy as hell, anal is out of the question. Personally, I'd prefer two fire-breathing whores. And speaking of getting lucky, 11 people got really lucky when they survived the mid-air plane crash. Not only they survived it, they filmed it. Getting ready to do synchronized skydiving when their planes crashed, one of them just turns into a fireball in mid-air. The pilot of that plane actually survived by using his emergency parachute. Usually these stories end with 11 people tragically killed, but not this one. Everybody survived and you can check out the videos in the description box down below. Move on to one of the saddest, most depressing stories I've heard in a while. A couple from Seattle have been accused of neglecting, abusing and ultimately killing their 13-year-old adopted daughter. The couple let their daughter die of hypothermia and starvation in the backyard of their house, where the body was found with severe bruises on her legs from beatings. The couple did this after reading a book called To Train Up a Child, written by a minister from Tennessee. That alone should have triggered alarm bells in the minds of any common-sense able parents. The book also recommends, and I quote, that Christian parents physically discipline children as young as 6 months with the same principles the Amish used to train their stubborn mules. At this point, there should be a little voice inside your head that screams out bullshit. As recommended by the book, Hannah was fed a diet of sandwiches soaked in water and vegetables often frozen. She was made to sleep in the closet or outside in the shed, which eventually led to her death. During the trial, the murderous parents turned on each other and tried to blame one another for what happened. The father ended up being sentenced to 20 years in jail, and the mother must have really been a bitch because she got 37. This is just one more sad example of how religion will make good people do wicked things. Which brings me to the question of the day, and it's a bit more complex than usually. The question is about the minister that wrote the book where these parents got these bright ideas on how to raise their children. Should he be trialed for an accomplice, or is he just exercising his right to free speech? I want to know what you think. Leave your answers in the comments section down below. While you're there, hit a like button, subscribe, maybe go to facebook.com/Mr. Mad Diary and leave your answers there. And that's it for today's show. I hope you guys have a great week. My name is Ivan, you've just been filled in, and I'll see you next time. Peace!